everybody, it's Jody here and welcome back to the Nook. As I warned you guys before, get used to the outfit. I'm filming 3 videos in this outfit. You guys should already had 1 or 2 posted already. We are on to round 3. So today I didn't do a favorites for the month of January. I got so many new things at the beginning of January that I didn't really get a chance to sort of properly play with. I just didn't feel it. I didn't have that gut feeling of anything that I wanted to share with you guys. So, seeing how it's the end of February, I figured, you know what? I'm going to do a beginning of 2015 favorite. So this is kind of a combination between January and February. I tried to pick some things that either I haven't told you about, or it's been a really long time since we talked about it. I found that January, February seemed to be kind of like a rediscovery of my vanity area of the Nook. I dug around in my drawers, I pulled things out of the back, I did kind of a spring cleaning in there, bringing things to the forefront that I really wanted to try again. There are some new things for me in here, there are some oldies that I brought back, and there's a non-makeup item that I wanted to share with you. So let's stop messing around and let's just get her done. Okay, so I am a winter person. I'm not even gonna lie. Summer is not one of my favorite things, but this year more than any other year in the past little while, I've been kind of craving some sunshine. I've been wanting some light in my life. So the thing that I found that was getting me in the spring mood was this. I have been wearing this perfume basically non-stop. I've owned it for almost a year now. It's the Daisy by Marc Jacobs, Oh So Fresh. For some reason on the bottle it doesn't say it, but this was the limited edition sorbet. I say it's limited edition, but I say it's limited edition very, very loosely. That's how they label it. I have still seen it for sale places. Yeah, it's great. I mean, look at the top with all its squishiness. This is a beautiful fragrance for anyone who doesn't like florally fragrances. As weird as that sounds, because it's a floral, obviously it's covered in flowers. It's a floral fragrance, but it's light and it's fresh and it's airy. You guys know I'm insane with the allergies. It's very hard to find perfumes that work for me. This is one that works for me, and I haven't put any on today. Oh yes, mama. Oh, yeah, it just smells like a garden. It's beautiful. It's not overpowering. It's nice and subtle. So the next thing on my list is the Marc Jacobs The Perfecting Coconut Face Primer. This is a very expensive primer. I bought this on a whim. Another one of these. I'm a packaging whore. I'm not even gonna lie. The packaging on this. Oh my god. I brought it home and my husband, instead of saying, oh, that's pretty, I'm thinking frosted glass. Lovely little pump. He says to me, he goes, that looks like a big pill. And it kind of does look like a big pill. But anyways, this stuff, I have crazy oily skin. I am generally not a dry person at all. I can turn into a grease pit like that. This is very moisturizing. But, however, I have found this time of year, it is working great. If I try to go too moisturizing or really strong moisturizer or anything super luminous for a primer, generally what happens is my good old summer grease pit face rears its ugly head. But this has been fantastic. Yeah, this is really cool. I was surprised. I was expecting that it wouldn't work that well for me. Okay, so next thing on my list, now I just hauled this, but just so that you guys know, I have owned this for a few weeks, about 2 weeks. And usually in my favorites, I don't put anything I haven't owned for at least the month, or in this case, the 2 months that I'm hauling on. But I had to put this in. This is the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask. Due to that allergic reaction that I had, anybody on my channel, I'm not going to get into it again. You guys know about it. This is the #1 thing that has helped me. I am absolutely amazed. It's like a miracle product for what's been going on with my lips. To get everything under control when I was so swollen and looked like I'd had lip injections. It was kind of a nice look if it hadn't been for the sore patches. Like, I kind of enjoyed the bee sting, but it, it was nasty. This stuff worked so good for me. I got it in champagne. I'm holding it upside down like a tool, but It's a Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask. It does come out really thick. I find that if I just hold it in my hand or put it in my pocket before I apply it and try and squeeze it out of the tube, it comes out smooth and no issues. But that was amazing. All right, another oldie but a goodie that sort of just was in the back recesses of the drawer and I yarded her out. The Benefit What's Up. This stuff, I forgot about it. Like, I mean, it's such cute. It looks, it's such a cute container. To be honest with you, I've tried to figure out what to do with this sponge. It has never really done anything for me. However, if I want to glow like there is no tomorrow, I have been using this stuff like crazy. This stuff is absolutely beautiful. It works really well on my pale skin. The only thing that I will say about it is that it will highlight any large pores or imperfections. So this is a sucker I've been using like crazy because other than being dry, my skin has actually been in pretty good shape, so I can get away with using something like this. So I love it. It's great. It's an oldie. It's still sold. It's around, but it's a beautiful product, and it's so forgotten and neglected, and I love her. So she's back in my life. Okay. I am a bit of a tool. Okay, so a newer thing that I hauled sometime in January, I believe it was. I bought this towards the beginning of January. Sometimes I buy things, just so that you guys know, sometimes I buy things and it takes me 2 or 3 weeks before I actually film a haul video, because I'm kind of a pick a little of this here, a little of that there. So this is actually the MAC Pro Longwear Blush in Baby Don't Go. I have to be honest with you guys, the word blush appears to be one of the hardest words in the English language for me these days. I bought this because under the MAC lighting, it totally looked like it would probably work as a contour shade for me, and I was really, really excited to find something that would work. Having used it at home in real natural light, in my at-home, looks like I'm doing the hula. In my at-home natural light, it is a little bit too blushy for me. I could see how it would definitely work for some skin tones. So I was a little disappointed. And I thought, oh man, should I take it back? But now that I'm feeling like I want to have a little bit more glow in my life, I am loving this for a quick get out the door, bronzy but blushy look. This, if I just want to give you my cheeks a little bit of warmth and a little bit of flush, this is absolutely great. It warms my face up and blushes me at the same time. So for someone who's a lot of times really quick getting my makeup done to get out the door, this is awesome. This is awesome. I think it will actually work as a contour shade for me. Maybe when I start self-tanning. We'll see. We'll see how it works. Next on my list is a lip product. This is another one coming from the back of the closet. I've had this. I bought this last spring when it was a new release. I used it like crazy last spring. Summer came. It just kept getting tucked as the new products came out. And it is actually the Too Faced Melted Metal Lipstick in Peony. I was obsessed with this last year. Obsessed with this last year. And this is actually my second tube of it. I ran out of my first tube like really quickly and I bought a second one. But when I bought the second one, which is I guess 3/4 full, the new stuff started coming out. So she got neglected, my brand new one. This is great. I use this all the time for an actual topper. I'll take one of my darker kind of mauve-y ones and then just hit this with a thin coat of this over top. I do wear it on my own, but this has come back into my life and I'm so glad that I found her at the back of the drawer. She's just so pretty and shiny and sparkly, and I like shiny things. Okay. So another one of my favorite things is actually ColourPop Lippy Stick in Oh Snap. I don't care what ColourPop comes out with. The Lippy Sticks are my absolute fave. This is kind of a light nudie mauve brownie kind of color with hints of pink. It's just a really nice combination for this year. It's dark enough to still feel sort of winter, but it's light enough to make me feel like I'm starting to enter the real world and spring is here. So I've been enjoying that immensely. Now this is something I don't believe I hauled for you guys, and I'm not sure if I talked about at all. I've been considering doing a review on it, but I just can't hide my excitement. It is the coolest stuff ever, and it is actually the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Mascara. This is expensive, but oh my god, I'm not wearing it today. I should have put some on for this video. So this has tons of itty bitty little tiny fibers. Some people might find it clumpy. I have never felt that way towards it, that it's clumpy, but holy cow, you want to look like you got fake lashes on, girl, and you don't want to wear fake lashes? This is the thing for you. This is not my day-to-day mascara. I'm not wearing it every day, but if I'm going out, oh my god, I hate fake lashes. I'm so horrible at putting them on. I think a lot of that has to do with my shakiness. You know, when you're like applying eyeshadow, if you're a little shaky, you just kind of blend it. You're just blending, that's what you're doing. But if you start shaking and you're putting false lashes on, I've had them stuck to my lashes, I've had them stuck to my freaking forehead. Me and them don't really get along, but I love the look of them so much, and this has totally filled that gap for me. This stuff is so good. I've seen all kinds of volumizing or sort of plumping kind of mascaras before. I've tried a whole bunch, hated them all. I saw a video on this and went, that one looks like it might work, and it does. It's super cool. Take my word for it. It's awesome, and I don't regret the price tag. At 28, 30 bucks, somewhere like that in Canadian. It was worth every penny. I will be repurchasing this until they stop freaking making it. I love it that much. It's amazing. And now we have a tool. Now this, you guys will remember, I bought some Morphe brushes right after Christmas as well. This is the Morphe 501. This is kind of a cult classic for highlighting. Holy cow, there's totally a reason why it's a cult classic. This brush is absolute amazeballs. I love it. It just applies everything so nicely. I can sweep it on, I can blend out with it, I can put things on a little thicker and harsher if I want to. I can just lightly fluff it on. Amazingly enough, for a brush that's fairly reasonably normally shaped, this little sucker just works like a dream. I have absolutely no complaints. If I was going to recommend a couple brushes, like 2 or 3 brushes from Morphe to try out for the first time, this would definitely make the list. All right, guys. Well, we are almost done my favorites. I have one last thing I want to share with you guys, and I hope it doesn't feel like a plug. I'm not sponsored in any way. I just wanted to tell you guys about this because it was something that completely surprised me that I liked. I am not a charm person. Lots of people like charm necklaces, charm bracelets. I don't, and I never really have. Now, a girlfriend of mine by the name of Emily, if you're watching this, hello, I'm going to link her information down below. She sells something called Origami Owl. Now, Origami Owl is a really neat company out of the States. I'm not going to tell you all about it. You guys can look into it. But out of support for my friend, I went to, she was having a little Origami Owl party, just like a Tupperware or something party at her house, and I went, yeah, I'll go. I'm not going to buy anything. I bought an entire necklace, chain set with charms, with plates. I ended up buying a necklace for my other girlfriend for her birthday. I am absolutely in love with this stuff. So I'm going to show you. This is mine. I got a plate put in the back of it. I'm going to post a picture up on Instagram for sure of it. I got a plate in the back that says, now you can get these in light colors. You can get different colors on the outside. Don't go all black. I went all black because it's me and I like black. I like kind of the dark side of things. I have a little octopus in there, a sugar skull, a little plumeria flower, and a lipstick and just some sparkles. The plate in the back says a little spark of madness. Little spark of madness totally explains me in so many ways. Even the people in my day-to-day life will totally attest to that. I'm a little just scotch crazy. Just a scotch, just a dash, just a little spark. Anyways, this is one of my all-time favorite things that I've got in the last couple months. It just kind of had this extra special little thing. The way I was able to customize it and at the price tag I was able to customize it was crazy, and I already have plans. I got a new spring collection coming out. I'm going to be buying the shit out of that. I've already looked at some of it and I'm like, that's on my list, and that's on my list, and that's on my list, and I never thought that I would ever in a million years like a charm, because that's just not me. I'll put the website to origamiOwl.ca down below. If you guys are interested in actually looking at my friend who sells its page, her name is Emily Buss. I will actually put the link to hers down below and the link just to the Origami Owl site. So it's up to you guys if you want to check it out. All right, guys, well, that's it. That was my favorites for kind of January, February. If you guys want to connect with me any further, social media, blah, 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 is all down below. As always, guys, thank you ever so much for stopping by. I will see you all next time, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.